Hi everybody, I'm Cheryl and welcome to My Well-Rounded Life. This is another episode of Weight Loss Wednesday. I believe it's week 3. Don't really have too much to say. Sorry. What are you doing? She was digging in the toy box. I didn't recognize that sound for a moment. Anyway, it was kind of an uneventful week. I'll go ahead and insert this morning's weigh-in for you right here. Good morning. Let's see what we got here. $259.4. Let's remember that. So as you can see, I lost a whole 4 ounces, but I weighed myself before I picked up the camera and it was less. Instead of it being 259.4, it said 258.8. I like that one better, so I weigh less without holding my phone. Go figure. Anyway, I'll take the 4-ounce loss because it wasn't a very good week eating wise, but it wasn't really bad. I just kind of evened out, I guess. The water app, I used it a total of 3 days because I didn't set the notifications, so I kept forgetting to drink. Apparently, if you say yes to notifications, it sends you messages to drink throughout the day. And I am not a big drinker. I poured this iced tea this morning, and it's almost 5 o'clock in the evening, and I'm still sipping on it. I did have a cup of coffee today, too, and I'm going to count this iced tea as water because I made it from water. This is the tea bags you get from the Dollar Tree. I think this one is chai vanilla. I used 3 of those and 1 some kind of mixed berry herbal tea. And I put them in a pot with some water, like a 2-quart pot, until it comes to a boil, and I let them sit for a few minutes. And then I pour it into a 2-quart pitcher. And if it doesn't get to the top, then I fill the rest of the way with cold water. No sugar or anything, just throw it in the refrigerator. I've always made my own iced tea like that, but I've never used the Dollar Tree different flavored teas. I've always just used regular tea. So I got this idea from my YouTube friend Beck from Beck's Corner. Shout out to Beck's Corner. You should go visit her. She has daily weight loss videos amongst all kinds of other things, and she's really funny. She and her husband John, they do food challenges together and things, and I really enjoy watching them. I watch them every day. As long as she's got something out there for me to see, I watch it. And I appreciate the tip on the Dollar Tree tea, and I'm enjoying this because sometimes you just want something other than plain tea. So this flavored stuff is really good. And my daughter bought a box of, I think it's Celestial seasonings. It's like a variety pack of different fruity herbals, and I take 3 of my Dollar Tree and 1 of the fruit, and I just make my own mix. I haven't had the same pitcher twice because honestly I can't remember the combinations every time I make it, but I've liked every one I've made so far. So the water app, if you use it, it works. Today, this morning, for the first time, a little thing came up and asked if I enjoy using it, and if so, I had 2 choices: pay $1.99 to keep going or leave a 5-star review. And so I clicked on that and I left a 5-star review. Something like, I'm leaving this review for 2 reasons. 1, because I have to in order to keep using it, and 2, because it does what it says it's going to do, and I haven't had any problems with it, so why not leave a 5-star review? And I left it at that. And then I'm able to continue using it, so why not? So I'm gonna work a little harder this next week to remember to drink more water. Why is that so hard for me to do? Some people can just guzzle water. I just can't do it. And I know it is so good for you. It flushes so much out. I just have to do it. Let's see. I'm surprised I didn't lose more weight because I got sick on Friday. I had a stomach thing right after I had breakfast around noon. Half hour later, I started feeling really sick, and I couldn't eat all day long. I sipped on a bottle of water and munched on some saltines, the ones from the Dollar Tree. Only when I felt like I was confused. I'm hungry, I'm sick, but I'm diabetic. So my sugar was going down over the day and I couldn't eat. My daughter brought some soup home that I wanted that night when she came home from work. And I was able to have a little bit of that. By then I was feeling better than I was during the day. And then I had to feel better because the next day I was taking my mother out of town for my brother's 50th birthday party. It was a surprise party and it's a 2-hour trip one way. So it wasn't until about an hour before we had to leave that I finally decided, okay, I think I can go. And I did good. And I ate very little while I was there. I tried to keep not much on my stomach. I didn't take any diabetic medication, you know, that makes my sugar go down because I wasn't eating. And I made it through the day. I got all the way there and all the way back. And by the time I got home, I really knew whatever it was I had was gone. I felt great and I could eat. And I've been eating ever since. Kind of made up for the 2 days that I didn't really eat. And that's the story of my life, right? But that's why we're here. To try and make things better, to work every day at being better than before. So the only things new this week are my snack list from last week is working. I haven't had to get any more for it or take anything off it because I still have all those things on there. I'm getting low on celery. I really enjoy the celery and carrots with the dip. That's almost like a meal to me. I get really full afterwards. I've been enjoying it and I'm going to keep doing that. And what else this week? Oh, my store list for my meal plan board up there. I have 3-way light bulbs, extra virgin olive oil, and Jif peanut butter. That's it. That's my store list. I just don't have any need to go shopping or meal prepping or anything like that yet this week because I still have pork to make a braised pork dish with baby carrots and riced cauliflower. I have some short ribs that I'm going to make mashed potatoes with and a veggie, depending on what veggies are left. And I have 3 meals worth of salmon in the freezer yet to make with some rice or maybe some more of the riced cauliflower because I have probably 3 or 4 bags of it in the freezer. And then I have a sausage roll, like a Jimmy Dean sausage roll for breakfast, so I can make biscuits and sausage gravy for either a breakfast or lunch. You know, I mean dinner, because who doesn't have breakfast for dinner now and then? And I love biscuits and sausage gravy. And I love the biscuits that I make, thanks to Phyllis Stokes on YouTube. And I make some really good sausage gravy too. So I'm looking forward to that. So we're looking at 6 meals yet in my freezer that I have to finish off before I go filling it with more meat again. So that's more than a week's worth of food. Yesterday I made some chili cornbread casserole. And if you look in my playlist for Try It You'll Like It, you'll find it there. And it's really good, but it made a huge casserole, bigger than a 9x13. And I'm going to be eating from that today and maybe even through tomorrow's lunch. I'm not sure. So we're not in any big hurry to go buy more food. And I still have a lot of canned things as well. So there's still no meal prepping or meal planning going on because we're still trying to eat our way out of what we have. Next week, maybe I'll be ready to start making my first meal plan. And that's the only thing I have planned for next week besides trying really hard to work better on my drinking of water, whatever it's called. Water intake, there you go. I'll probably have to edit that out, but if I don't, you get the whole thing. Anyway, I think that's about it for this week. Nothing much is going on. It's chilly outside and I love it. I've been busy doing things around the house like dishes and laundry and taking the garbage to the dumpster. And all I have to do is reheat some chili for dinner later, so it's a quick and easy meal day for me. I was going to go to the Dollar Tree, but it's getting late and frankly, I don't feel like losing my parking space if I go out this evening. So maybe I'll go tomorrow afternoon. Oh, can you see my little baby doggies up there? I got this cute little thing for my birthday, which I actually wanted. That's my little Gracie Lou that I made, and that's a cute little dog that my daughter made. I still have one more in the pack to make, and it's all beige and white with a little pink bow. Anyway, just sharing. I can't think of anything else, so it's not much of a weight loss Wednesday as far as weight loss is concerned, but 4 ounces is 4 ounces, and I'll take it. So until next week, I hope you do better than I did, and we'll catch up then. Have a great week and be blessed.